Hey guys, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in tonight. Welcome back to the video. We've got kind of a busy one here, several topics to get to. First of all, wanted to thank everybody who has subscribed. We hit 300 subscribers today. Stay tuned in the next few days for an instructional video on how to win, or how to enter that giveaway, I should say. And for my last 3 giveaways, I've done sealed wax, so I thought I'd change it up this time. I've got a bunch of singles here that I've amassed. Rookie cards, patch cards, autos, etc. that I want to give away to one viewer. And obviously, if someone wins that has a favorite team that's not in here, I'll change out a few of the cards. But I'm looking forward to giving that away and having a winner and just being excited about 300. So another special shout out I wanted to give is to BearCards34, great YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to him already, please do so. He's in the 400s, I believe, for his subscriber count. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to his channel. Just a super nice guy, someone I've connected with, over the last several months. And, this is what makes the hobby so great, is that we find like-minded individuals, and this brings us together. And, through kindness and generosity, we make connections with other human beings. I know that sounds a little out there, but that really is a special thing about this hobby, and you don't find that in every hobby. And so Bear Cards has been great. Brian's been great. He won one of my giveaways and gave me a special shout out on his last video, so please go check out his stuff. PC's the Bears, PC's players who went to colleges in Utah, which is cool, little niche collection there. And has one of my favorite videos that I've watched, which is how he stores his cards. He was a big set builder back in the early 90s, I think late 80s, early 90s. Has a lot of sets and binders and stuff like that. And as a former set builder myself with baseball, I really identify with set builders and have started to get back into it recently. So big shout out to Brian. Thank you so much for your support. Another shout out, Rose City Sports Cards. Don and his lovely wife Betsy run a channel. They're out of the Pacific Northwest. I'll leave a link in the description to their channel as well. I want to give away on that channel for a pack of Skybox Series 2 NBA trading cards. We're going to open these in just a second, but go check out their channel. They do some really cool stuff. They do family pack wars. They do retail sports card hunting, retro rips, product reviews, all kinds of cool stuff. And Don's a really, really great guy. Another guy who makes the hobby really fun to be a part of. So special thank you to him. Another special thank you to D-Rips. Sent me a Burrow Origins card for free. Knows I'm putting together the Burrow 2021 collection of sorts, and just got my address and mailed that off to me. So big shout out to him as well. So thank you everybody else who subscribed. It doesn't go unnoticed, the participation and the love and support you guys show. So with that said, let's get into the topics of tonight's video. First things first, let's take a look at this Skybox Pack that we got from Rose City. This is, I think, 1990, 1991. Let's see. Yeah, 1990, 1991. These packs are a little tricky because they're not. Let's see, I might have to get something to open this. Let's see. Try it from the other side. I think we got it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's take a look, see who we got. All right, we got Rick Mahorn, I should say, Brad Davis. Now let's Bill Winnington, back when he was prior to his Bulls days there. James Worthy, that's a nice one. Doug West, don't remember him. George McLeod, Pacers. Brian Quinnett. Cotton Fitzsimmons, nice, one of the best coach names in history there. Tom Garrick, Clippers. Derek Gervin. Paul Pressey. Johnny Dawkins, good player out of Duke. Jerome Lane. Rumeal Robinson, I guess that's a rookie card there. And Chucky Brown. So cool to see some of these cards. Definitely got that vintage appeal there. The Skybox looks like a something you would see on an Atari game logo or something like that. So thank you again, Don. Thank you again. Go check out Rose City Sports Cards. He's got some great content. All right, up next, guys, just going to go through a few recent pickups. So I guess this functions as a quasi-mail day. First things first, working on that 2021 Burrow project. Got this insert, Origins Catapults. Like I said, just an insert. I think these are very widely available. If you watch my International Blaster video, there was like 4 or 5 of these per box. So not rare by any stretch, but cool looking card, and I think it was $12. So second year stuff, that's going to be fun collecting because the price tag's not going to be nearly as bad. Got a few cards here from Absolute 2021. These are the unsung heroes. We've got a Jake Bailey, that's the base insert. There's the Jake Bailey out of 75, and then JC Jackson out of 50. I think I'm going to try to put the rainbow of these two guys together. Jackson doesn't have many cards, and I think this is Bailey's first set. He's for those of you unfamiliar, he's the Patriots punter, coming off an all-pro season in 2020. So we might see him in some of the Optichrome sets. He'd be a fun rainbow to put together for some of those. And JC Jackson, top 10 corner in football, but somehow still unheralded, forgot about, probably because he didn't have much prestige coming out in the draft, and went undrafted actually. So JC Jackson, I thought these were cool, and it was nice to get cards of guys on the Patriots that are a little bit more rare that you don't see a whole lot. Some of you know I've been putting together Kyle Duggar Optic Rainbow, and this was a big get for me. This was the black 1/1 Kyle Duggar sealed by Panini, because this comes out of the Optic Factory set, which has the wave parallel. Every card in the set is numbered to 199, and you get one black 1/1 card in that set. So this came out, somebody posted it up for auction. I won it. It was sort of one of those things where I was going to pay whatever and wasn't worried about overpaying. I think I ended up paying $250, which is very high for a Kyle Duggar card, certainly, but it was the final piece of the puzzle. I mean, almost. There is a gold vinyl 1/1 still floating out there that sold in July, and been kicking myself because I missed the alert for it. But I can say that no one in the world has a more complete rainbow than me. If anything, someone is tied, since I've got one of the 2 1/1. So that was a cool get for me. Up next, I have one slab I bought recently, Drew Brees. 2001 Upper Deck Vintage PSA 10. I got this off of my slabs. It was just under $200, which I thought was a pretty good price. Not a big card by any means, but relatively low pop count. And I've been trying to get into some of the vintage guys a little bit more, because at the end of the day, while I do like collecting, prices of current players, I think, are severely inflated and long-term won't hold. So, if I'm spending money, I don't necessarily want my assets to be completely worthless. So I've been more conscientious about looking at established veterans and GOATs, and Drew Brees fits that mold. So I thought for $200, a PSA 10 rookie card of Drew Brees was pretty cool to have. Not sure what was going on in this photo. I think they told him to try to look tough, and it's pretty hard to take Drew Brees seriously when he's trying to look tough, but cool looking card. Check out my slabs if you haven't. Save on those fees, especially as a seller. All right, last thing here. Got a Beckett return, which I'm not sure about. I'm going to show you guys. I got 2 Joe Burrow cards that I sent, and the first is from Optic, is the rated rookie autograph here. So I knew going in, you see it's a BGS 9, decent subgrades, corner's 8.5. It has a bad corner up here, and I knew that going in, that I thought it might get a 9. They were a little hard on the 8.5. Centering and edges got 9s. I had those at 9.5. I really don't know what they knocked on the centering. It looks 50-50 right to left to me. Top to bottom looks maybe 52-48, a little tiny bit thick on the bottom. if that, but I thought for sure that was a 9.5 because the back looks great too. Well centered on the back as well. So centering, you know, is one of those things that affects eye appeal with grading. And so to me, I thought that was a little odd. It wouldn't matter at the end of the day if the centering was a 9.5, edges were 9.5, it wouldn't matter. That 8.5 is gonna knock it down to a 9 either way, but I just thought that was an oddity. I like having Beckett for auto cards, and the reason I didn't send these to PSA was because I thought this had a legitimate shot at a 9.5, but I knew that it wasn't gonna get a PSA 10, so I hedged my bet a little bit, struck out, but I got the auto grade there, and I prefer Beckett for auto grades, so that was one of them. It's gonna stay in the PC probably anyway, so. The other one here is from Select. This is the Maroon Concourse number to 149. Now this one I was mystified by. I had edges, surface, I had the edges as a 9.5 when I sent it off, corners as a 9.5, surface as a 9, so those kind of switched, which was fine. But centering 8.5, I had that as a 9.5, and it looks, I mean, if not 50-50, 52-48, like very, very close. I mean, it's really hard with the naked eye without some kind of measurement to see a difference in thickness right to left or top to bottom. And then on the back, same deal. Everything looks pretty good, I would say. And most of the copies that I've seen that have 9.5 or even 10 centering on these Select cards don't look any better than this. So I don't know if somebody was just having a bad day or something, but this one kind of irks me because I think that, you know, the centering's a 9.5, which would have put this at a 9.5 grade, which is why I sent it to Beckett. But, you know, and at the end of the day, I'm not complaining about the grade, but if you do get knocked on one of the subgrades, you kind of want it to be a learning experience, and I don't know that I really learned anything about centering or anything like that. So kind of annoying, but what are you gonna do? First world problems. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, stay tuned. Soon I'm gonna have a 300 subscriber giveaway video. Be back with some random hobby packs soon. And there are no pro releases for November. XR got bumped to December 1st, so we're not gonna see anything until December. So we might rip some 2020 products. In the comments down below, let me know what you guys think about if I should rip something like 2020 Contenders Hobby or Select Hobby. I don't know, something, spare no expense, I guess. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. What would you like to see me open that you haven't seen me open before? And I'll try to get my hands on that. So anyway, guys, have a great weekend. Thanks for tuning in, and thanks again for all the support. We'll talk to you soon.